I completely agree.
That was a horrible performance. Damn.
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Baraka. I'm 82 years old, and today I'm here not only to sing, but to tell you a story. A story that began in a slum in Africa, long before my skin wrinkled and my hair turned white. I grew up in a city where the streets were unpaved, where children ran barefoot through puddles of filthy water, and the houses were small shacks made of wood and tin. The air smelled of coal, sweat, and extinguished hope. In that place, poverty wasn't a dictionary word. It was a shadow that followed every family, lurking in empty stomachs and nights without dinner. It was there that I met Amina, a girl of barely 16, slender with large black eyes that seemed to hold an entire universe of dreams. Her skin was as dark as damp earth after the rain, and her voice was a gift from the gods. Every time she sang in the street, people would stop, if only for a few seconds, to forget their hunger and sadness. But Amina carried a very heavy cross. Her mother was ill, confined to a wooden bed, without medicine and without the strength to work. Her younger siblings cried every night begging for food, and the only money that came into the house was what Amina earned cleaning other people's houses. Still, it wasn't enough. One afternoon, I saw her at the market. Her eyes scanned the bread and fruit stalls with a mixture of longing and desperation. She approached a basket of freshly baked loaves, reached out with a trembling hand, and took one, hiding it under her clothes. The merchant immediately discovered her and screamed furiously. The market people surrounded her, some insulting her, others accusing her of being a thief. I watched from afar, my heart sinking. Amina didn't cry or plead for her. In a firm, though broken voice, she said, "I didn't do it for me. I did it because my mother hasn't eaten in 3 days, because my brothers cry for hunger every night. If that makes me a thief, so be it." Silence fell over the crowd. There was shame in everyone's eyes because deep down they knew that girl wasn't a criminal but a desperate daughter. The merchant, however, showed no mercy and called the guards. They dragged her away while she clutched that bread as if it were a treasure. That night, I couldn't sleep. The image of Amina, so young, facing humiliation for a piece of bread, struck me again and again. The next day, I went to the small village jail. There she was, sitting in a corner, singing softly. She sang a sad but beautiful melody that echoed between the mud walls. I asked her why she continued singing in such a place, and she answered with a weak smile, "Because while I sing, I feel free. Hunger can imprison me, poverty can drag me down, but music will always lift me up." Those words marked me forever. I managed to speak to the guard and paid a small bail to free her. I didn't have much money, but I knew that girl deserved another chance. As we left, she thanked me with tears in her eyes and promised that one day the whole world would hear her voice. Years passed, and fate was cruel. Amina never managed to fulfill her dream in life. Poverty and illness ended up shutting down her body too soon. But before leaving, she recorded her singing on an old tape, a song that spoke of hope, resilience, and love despite the misery. Today, more than 50 years later, I keep that tape as the most valuable treasure of my life. Every time I hear it, I return to that young man who sought her in the market, that man who understood that true greatness lies not in wealth or fame, but in the ability to give everything for those you love. And now, before you, I want to sing the same song Amina sang in that cell. Not to seek fame or applause, but to honor her memory, so that her voice does not die with me. Because she taught me that music is not only art, it is resistance, it is life. It is the voice of those who are unheard. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Baraka Johnson. I'm 72 years old, And my purpose is not for you to remember me, but for you to remember a 16-year-old girl in a poor neighborhood in Africa who stole a loaf of bread not out of ambition, but out of love, and who, with her singing, taught me the greatest lesson of my life, that even in the darkest darkness, a sincere voice can ignite the light of hope.
Let's go, sir.
If the sun begins to fade and shadows start to sway, whispers of a past parade through the thoughts that drift away. Memories play on repeat in the warmth of summer's heat. As the stars ignite the night, I recall the laughter clear, moments wrapped in sweet delight, echoes from a yesteryear, through the fields where we used to roam. In the breeze I feel at home. When the leaves begin to fall and the colors start to change, I can hear your voice call. In the memories, nothing strange. In the twilight's gentle glow, in my heart you'll always go. As the seasons start to turn and the days begin to wane, I find solace in that yearn for the moments that remain. In the echoes of your smile, I can bridge the gaps of time. In the rhythm, you're still mine. In the rain I hear the sound of footsteps on the street, every drop a memory found in the dance of bittersweet. Through the storms that try to sweep all the love life that we keep, where your light can guide the dark. When the morning light breaks through.
I love you. Thank you.
Congratulations and thank you very much.
I completely agree.